Start your blog from scratch to $1,000 a month. Complete tutorial. Hey, welcome to jilsonkj.com. This is a complete blogging course for those who are really in search of the right knowledge to build their blog. This course is the result of my 3 years of blogging experience. When I started my blogging in 2017, basically I had no knowledge of how to run a blog or how to start a blog or even how to drive traffic or what kind of articles to be blog posts to be written and all those things in with such a great emptiness or such a blind situation, blind knowledgeless situation. I started my blog and I have faced my own struggles and ups and downs, and without monetizing the blog or not even 1 rupee for long 2 years I have run, and then I have learned all the techniques of building up a blog and driving traffic into it and monetizing the blogging. So all this took 2 years for me to know the mistakes which I have done, and from that knowledge I have created a new blog in a new platform where I started earning the real money. So out of all this conviction and knowledge, I have created this course, a complete tutorial to start a blog and earn at minimum $1,000 a month from scratch. So all this tutorial you can have in my website, that is jilsonkj.com. Here are all my trainings and classes and all you can access. And I do offer tons and tons of content knowledge for you absolutely free, and find your time to just check in my website. There you will be getting tons of value. This session I wanted to make it as an introduction, so that I wanted to give you a very detailed picture on what things we are going to learn through the entire course. This course is of 28 plus videos you will be having, each one covering between 10 to 12 minutes. And so this, as a part of the introduction section, I wanted to let you know all the topics that we will be covering in this topic. And the first one is the first module is what is blogging. You have to have a very clear picture before you jump into the deep waters of blogging, and so we cover what is blogging in the first module, and the second module is of scope of blogging. And there are so many of my friends and my followers in Facebook and social media usually ask me, is blogging relevant still, or can we really make money in this time, at this time of tough competition? So here in this part I cover all the elements of the scope of blogging. And the module number 3 is of industry statistics. So we have to know detailed knowledge how the industry blogging works now, and what are the possibilities of this great platform or this great segment. And the module number 4, I bring up world's top 7 of the bloggers, so that what methods they are adopting to lead their field, and what methods they are adopting to make their niche to the top, and how do they make it really happen. So I have brought 7 plus bloggers methodology, and we will be analyzing and learning from them as a case study. Then the next step is that basic skills need to have for a blogging career. So a lot of people just jump into this field that somebody advised to them, or they read a lot of blog posts online that make money through blogging, make thousands of dollars every month, and so that you can live a life of freedom and abundance. So that's all true, but I wanted to tell you that I want you to identify whether you whether you are equipped with all these basic skills for being a blogger. And the next module, module number 6, we cover how to find the niche. So I don't want you to do the same mistakes which I have done when I started my blogging. It is like, I have been writing about yoga, fitness, movies, politics, and fashion trends and all those things, even food, whatever come across my eyes, I have thought about. Whatever I have thought about, I just wrote, and I made a huge mistakes. 2 years I have been doing the same blind mistakes, blunders, and so I want you to have a clear niche to start before the blog. So in this module I cover a detailed elaboration of finding the methodology of finding your niche. And the module number 7 is what are the top money making niches. This is a part of the niche identifying topic, and here we will be going detail the ways of identifying money making niches. And the module number 8 is of budget plan. You can see tons of articles on the online. Start your blog for free, and what I wanted to tell you is that nothing works for free. If you want to really make an impact, you have to pay something. So here I will be giving you a detailed analysis on budget planning. And 9th segment, let us start and action steps is 10th. This is from here we will be getting into the real action of building your blogs. And the 11th module is how to buy your domain name. So, and after how to buy your hosting is the 12th module. And how the WordPress settings to be done, I will be guiding you in the detailed ways. And the 14th module is how to buy the theme, why should we buy a theme, and how to buy a theme, what themes to buy, and all those elements, what are the advantages of that particular theme. All those things will be covered in this area. And important plugins needed for a blogger. I will be discussing some of paid and free themes, free plugins, so that you can build your blogs into the really functioning one. And module number 16 is publishing your first blog. This is the part you will be getting into the real action of your blogging career. And once you start publishing your blogs, I wanted to take you to your have an interaction with, or have a cross-checking with your writing tone, the writing methodology, so that you can keep your audience hooked up to you. And the 18th module is image selection. Images speaks more than words. So here I will be giving more resources for you to find your great images. And it is module number 19 is of how many words to write. When it comes to how many words to write, it is mainly in the point of SEO prospects. I cover this area. And module number 20 is how to generate content ideas. Now, initially you will be pumped up with ideas, and you will be writing, and once you cross 1 or 2 months, there happens the writer's block. And I want to give you detailed methods how to generate content ideas on it to overcome the writer's block syndrome. And module number 21 is 90 days non-stop blogging. This is an awesome method, and we will be discussing detail on the next 21 module. And the 22nd module is of how to drive traffic. Tons of content reached to no one. Why should we write, and what is the advantage of running a blog when it is not being reached by the people? And module number 22, yeah, that is of driving traffic, and 23 is of how to promote your blog. What are the channels that you can use for free and paid to promote your blogs? And 24th one is very important, how to monetize your blog. You have built up a blog, you have written content, and now it is your responsibility to monetize your blogging. And 24th segment we will be covering how to monetize your blog. And 25th is learn SEO. I will be giving some of the SEO tips and guidelines, as well as I will be giving you more resources, and which I have also complied and created by some of other tools for learning SEO, so that you can keep your blog in the eyes of people and get the real reward. And finally, the final session is of conclusion, action steps, and support. And all this together, you will be fully equipped with knowledge and the practical guidelines, so that you can begin your blogging career as a professional. So let us begin our first lesson, what is blogging, in the next video, as I wanted to give you a very clear picture on what are the elements to be covered in this video. So I use this first part as an introduction, and so that you will have a very clear picture before you jump into the deep waters. So thank you so much, and let us get into the next video, what is blogging.